It's a great hero in professional games as well.
Now Valheim locked in as well as the Roxy for Nova Esports. Definitely changing things up and proving they're the trendsetters here in Europe.
I love this. This is their patented almost early game
Hold
lineup.
the phone.
I'm sorry, what?
Daniel likes a draft with Valheim?
Oh,
okay.
Some things just change, some things don't, and D2, don't faint, please,
You're
because I don't
changing
think...
on me.
I only like it because it's Nova, and let me explain. Because they are the masters of the early game draft. But Clash get first position here on this Abyssal.
Clash really wanted this Abyssal. They went for it instantly, but they're ceding ground around it. And now Nova leap forward. Vex steals the Abyssal, and Oxy's pounding away. Mowgli on the crest will fall. First blood to Poseidon, and second as well. That's, of course, because you start to see individual characters like Oxy's Valheim fall off. There's a bracelet, though. Zefta comes through. This is the combo. Grizzly has Ties of Life. Vex is pulled forward, though, and Sky's able to execute him. Have Clash found an opening? They do scare Nova back. Mowgli's able to zone a lot of them well past the defensive mid-line. And you were saying early that much of the top lane revolves around him. Let's talk about the bot lane. As Oxy dives through, Sky is gone. Clash now try and punish this dive. They've got Oxy and Poseidon underneath the tower, but it's all they can do to save it. Now the Exuberance will come through. But Nova, it looks like, have their escape. There's going to be a second, but Grizzly Q's there to cover it. He'll be knocked low, but Redemption's lasso is wide. They're waiting for Zefta to step too far forward, and he is just gone. Zefta would like him to clear out. Unfortunately, Coco might be able to get the kill. The Exuberance has to be popped just to stay alive. It's an entire team focusing Coco. They'll get it, but they'll lose tower in the bottom lane as a result.
A little bit aggressive from Coco, but I don't know if he had anywhere to go, so...
Is that... I don't think that's fair. Clash are now struggling.
This could be our first clash of the game here, this first proper 4v4, but no, Nova doesn't want to take it.
Nope, no interest in taking team fights. There is theoretically, and I think in practice, the better team fight composition opposing them, so they don't take the fair team fights.
I want to expand on...
Mid lane. Watch out for Vex. He's lassoed back in. Zefta gets credit for the kill with a good Exuberance. Oxy called out again, random, the lead for this team. Mowgli will go in. There's Zefta through with the Exuberance, but Grizzly Q gets the opening kill. There's low HP on Mowgli as well. He will fall. Sky gets Poseidon. That's an even trade if Zefta and Redemption can get out, and Redemption at least will not.
Oh my goodness.
But they are up against the wall for the next 10 seconds or so. Zefta goes in, just looking for wave clear. Sky is doing damage. You can see low HPs across the board, but he can't finish any of these kills. He got the wave clear. He holds strong. Nicely done as the respawns come through. Sky has saved Clap.
Even both towers, then this is their game.
Random. He's gone too far forward, and he'll be punished instantly for the dive in, the flicker to safety. He does get free. Now Zefta with the Metamorphosis. They've got an instant kill. Vex will be back thanks to the Blade of Eternity, but they're ready for it. They focus him down, and he does not get the kill.
Those are more painful, I guess.
I know how fishing works. Darkslayer will be up for grabs at half HP. Nova want to contest this. Zefta will pop the Exuberance. Grizzly Q is in a lot of trouble. He's got a flicker to safety. Coco will go in the meantime, though, brawling out the damage. He's knocked down to half HP. Sky is absolutely chunking everyone on the field, and Clash are doing such a good job of keeping him safe. It's another kill over. Sky flickers forward. He'll dive in. Oxy in the backline does get one, but Sky turns the tables as well. Nova might have scraped out this fight. Oxy's just fleeing for his life while Vex slaughters the backline. Finally, Mowgli gets one. But Clash have lost a major opportunity.
Yes, and every single Wildfire procs the Bear's Agony as well.
Random gets caught out. He's down. Zefta is in trouble, but Sky stands strong. Till he dies, they're good. But Sky's melted. He's deleted by the dive coming in. Vex obliterates the team fight with a triple kill. I think a quadra kill. A full team wipe off the back of Nova's jungler. And I think we've seen the return of Vex to the Nova side.
My goodness, Nova, they do it again. They do it again with the early game comp, even into the late game. Oh, man.
Drawing the fight. Vex walks in behind, gets 4 quick kills, and Nova take a slow game.
One player left remaining to potentially click here for
This should
Nova
be a melee.
Esports.
This should be a melee,
There
and it is.
Quillen.
So that's going to be side lane Lindis coming through, having to play into an Elsu, which actually isn't the worst, but you're still having to play into Sky's Elsu, which I would be terrified by. And then you also have the Quillen potentially as a dive, but Redemption swapped away from the Wonder Woman over to a frontline brawling jungle assassin. A little bit more damage.
This helps Oxy because he needs to go back to base anyway. He has no mana. He's like, all right, that works for me.
And Random, in the meantime, does get damage onto Coco. Good Agni's Grasp. That works out quite well. Coco even ballsy enough to dip back. That might cost him as Zefta and Redemption come through. That'll be the flicker. Zefta misses the blinding light. Coco does land the Death's Embrace as a result, but it's on to Random, who isn't targeted by the tower. Wild Prison won't snag him. Clash get a kill, and they get free. However, Nova are being punished here. Oh, that's a good Wild Prison. That could turn the tables. We'll have to defend Sky coming out of the Wild Prison. GrizzlyQ can't quite find the scoop, though. He'll have to back up. Zefta instead takes the front lines and is chained in. Mowgli with the Dark Dominion needs to save his ally, and he can't do it. They're both gone. Zefta and Mowgli fall, and Redemption's just fleeing as Vex is hot on his heels. Sky suddenly pops his head out of a bush and sees 4 people barreling towards him, narrowly making it to safety.
Uh-oh.
Redemption in, chases Oxy. There's the death from above, a kill back to them.
A little bit too greedy from Oxy there.
Now the Death's Embrace does get spent, but Coco may have overextended if Random can get these kills. He's tied up forward, he does land the Agni's Grasp. The tower will get the kill as Vex flees back. That could get very dangerous. Mowgli, he Dark Dominions too! That is beautiful! GrizzlyQ gets free. Clash don't chase too far as Oxy turns the table. Zefta will come through. Redemption's burned down. That's a complete flip, and Mowgli's gone as well. Vex diving forward, well underneath the tower. Will pay for it. Sky there to swat him down. He might get GrizzlyQ. There's the flicker forward, but he doesn't quite have the range. And now Oxy's content to brawl him up front. Oxy turns the tables, and Nova are in big trouble. Normally, bad sign for teams playing Nova, because it lets Nova take control of the match, and that's exactly what they do, finding Random isolated, and it's Zefta and Mowgli to rotate through, only 2 of them, meaning that they don't quite have enough to really turn this, even if they could find an ideal engage. Will not try and land that one. Mowgli pulls the ball in. That's a good Wild Prison, though. Saving the fight, perhaps. Sky knocked quite low by it. Will just back off, clearing wave, while the tower himself is chipped quite low.
Good Dark Dominion in that moment, though.
Coco does land the Death's Embrace. Redemption, the primary focus, will get melted alongside the tower he thought would save him. The Drake summon in the bot lane secures another tower to Nova Esports. I'll get into the high grounds in a moment.
Has Nova flipped the switch? How are they doing it now? Are they just going to win the game out of nowhere, TJ?
Dark Dominion from Mowgli will try and turn the table. Zefta, there is a good combo. Coco will have overextended. He's down. Oxy's low as well. Redemption gets 2. He'll back off. There's Mowgli through. No D2. No, they have not. No, they're slaughtered underneath the tower. And Clash stands strong.
Oh, you're welcome, Clash. You're welcome for that caster curse that I gave you.
Can GrizzlyQ get free? Wild Prison, oh, maybe that's enough. Death from above misses. GrizzlyQ gets out.
Look for them to be extremely aggressive and push onto this bottom tower to make sure it goes.
Coco with a Blade of Eternity. It's the only one up for Nova. Wild Prison, though, does land. Redemption comes out of it, and the tower's already gone, but he does dive Oxy. The Death Flurry, it's not enough. The healing's even there for the Tides of Life. They can't find a major kill. Random will try and go forward, turning the table, but he's scooped out of position, and Clash have lost 2 major players. Mowgli's Dark Dominion does get Coco, but he's got the Blade. He'll be right back, and he will survive.
He absolutely will. Nova are pushing. They're pushing hard into there.
1 high ground tower already gone. That is not enough to take game, but it's certainly enough for Clash to be in trouble, because it's 20 long seconds before their team's back up.
I think Nova might be able to push this into game if they play the cards right.
There's another high ground tower ended. Sky's assassinated. That's probably it. Nicely done by Vex. Mowgli tries to stall up. He's scooped in. Zefta needs to be the main source of damage, and there are minions approaching, attacking the core. It's Redemption gone. Zefta, maybe to save the game. He's got the wave, but it doesn't matter at this point, as Nova have overwhelming damage and game 2.
We've seen it before. Nova flipped the switch once again, and Clash cannot hold on, not at all, under their might.